but living quite isolated within their own community.
The editors are going to have a field day with this. I'm pretty sure they're going to use this clip as the beginning of the episode. Ciao Baltic babes! This is Gokul
and Brigitta,
and today we're talking about living abroad.
I'm going to Yemen.
And we're having like insanely talented guests here.
Wow.
Legzdina, everyone!
Woo!
Woo! Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I can't.
Don't be.
Oh my god, you can feel my hand like it's sweaty.
It's okay. You're hot. We're all hot in here. Come
No, it's like it's sweaty from the nerves.
on. No, don't be.
Okay, for the audience, can you give like a quick rundown
Yes.
of
Who I am?
who you are? Yeah.
My name is Legzdina, and I'm an artist. I make music, and I'm from Latvia, but I live in the UK. And I've lived in the UK since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I went to an international school here in Latvia, which is why I don't sound British either.
Yeah, you sound like European.
American. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a full-on British
Specific.
accent.
They call
but-
it transatlantic. I don't know what it means.
Oh, transatlantic. Do you know back in the day, like in the
like Titanic.
60s, in the 60s they had like transatlantic accent for Hollywood movies.
Okay.
It was like the perfect accent for the movies.
Oh, was it? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they were actually
Maybe you
studying
should
it.
Be a
go
movie
be,
star.
yeah, be a movie star in Hollywood.
Yeah, they were actually studying it. In a Hollywood movie?
Yeah, why
now
not?
they're all talking the same. Like it's not, they're having American accents. So
I
it's
feel like an accent can be a really nice accessory to have, like having an unusual one. So
I mean,
maybe
it
mine
really
was out of
is.
date.
I find accents very sexy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Indian accent.
Good morning, pineapple.
Yeah,
I do
Latvian
not find an
accent.
Indian accent sexy.
I already have a very sweet accent.
Yeah, but mine is not like a
Latvian
full-on
accent.
Indian accent. Like proper Indian accent is, it's not sexy.
But it also differs, right? Depending
It
on
does.
Yeah.
It really does differ, but the one that they've popularized on social media,
Looking very good, very nice.
no, not that.
Well, I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, I used to hate Russian accent so much. You know, the Eastern European accent.
Can you do a Russian accent?
Yeah,
Brigitte?
I
can you do a
can't.
Can you?
I mean, I do, but it's not very good. It's not very good at all. But when I'm really tired, especially when I'm on tour, I usually go to my friends like, I think it's time for Svetlana to come out. Because
Oh,
That's perfect.
it's like my brain can no longer work, so weirdly I find it easier to do like another accent. Somebody takes over my brain, you know, so I don't have to be actively thinking.
Oh my god.
Does
It's kinda
Svetlana
doesn't-
come out to play often?
She comes out to play, yeah. She's like,
At,
to be like
at
an
the end
ice
of the
skater.
episode, she's like tired and she's like,
She's like,
and,
yeah. Oh my god. The same thing with me. When I get really tired, I switch to like a very harsh Indian accent, and it's like when my brain is tired,
Yeah.
it's just you.
I think it's because it's funnier, so your brain's like, give me something to keep me going.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
There is this Russian, I don't know if he's actually Russian, TikTok guy who speaks like Gleb. He has the funniest videos and he has the worst, even like worse than that. Like he has the worst Russian accent. He's so funny.
Is it like ironically Russian or like really Russian?
really Russian?
Why the life is so boring.
So you're Latvian.
I am Latvian.
So you
100%.
consider yourself to be Latvian.
My passport says it. I was born in Dobele. I grew up in Jurmala. I am definitely like, in my heart of hearts, I feel Latvian.
But do you culturally identify as British too, or
I think I identify with both and none at the same time. I think like having lived in two places, I come here and I'm like, oh, I'm so lucky that I get to have this home and identify with being Latvian and food and the culture and the music. And then something happens and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely a bit of a Londoner.
oh, Britannia?
You know? So it's like a slider. It's like a temperature. You know what I mean?
I totally get you because I also feel kind of the same because I've lived here for 8 years almost, and I came here at 18. So
Yeah.
formative years of mine and my adult experience has all been in
Been
Latvia.
here.
So culturally, I feel very torn between India and Latvia because I've noticed that when I go home, like my mom and my family used to tell me that I don't talk as much anymore. I just
You become introverted.
I've become introverted. So if I go somewhere, I'm like, okay. But apparently, I used to be a lot more louder.
Extroverted.
Yeah.
But for a
makes
Latvian, you
sense.
are quite like eccentric.
Extroverted.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, how did you end up like doing music?
I think I don't remember a time in my life when I didn't do music. I used to.
Same.
Right? And did you perform at the Kultursnamen around? Like,
Yeah.
where are you from? Are you from Riga?
I am from Riga, but like I used to sing in like an a cappella group, a kids a cappella group. So we had a lot of singing contests all around the Kultursnamen.
Yes.
And yeah, so I've been in that scene.
So I grew up on that when
Yeah.
I was really little, and I just don't remember not holding a microphone. I think I was like straight out the womb. Let me have it, you know. Yeah. So I started then, and then when I was in school here about 13, I had the opportunity to move abroad for studying, and it was like very obvious that I still wanted to pursue music. I guess it was always kind of part of it. My granddad played the accordion. My dad sang a bit. So I feel like it was like in there somewhere.
It was in the blood.
Somewhere in there, not really. I'm the first full-time artist in my family, so I feel like we broke some generational Soviet trauma, you know what I'm saying?
But is it also considered in Latvia that, you know, being an artist is sort of like looked down upon because it's like not
it is
that
like
lucrative,
that.
it's
I mean,
a hard
it
industry
is like
to
that
be in.
everywhere, right?
I
Like
think-
being an artist is like, you're what, bohemic or
Yeah,
something?
you're
like
associated with nightlife and you're associated with
Yeah.
like entertainment, and I think the word entertainment
yeah.
is like synonym for like
I feel like the industries differ because, like, for example, opera singers are still considered
No.
elitistic, no?
No.
She said no.
No?
No. Back in the day, actually, when like I don't know, 200 years ago, actors, actresses, especially actresses, were considered in the same category as prostitutes. So
Oh, is that why men always did drag and played women characters?
yeah,
Because it was seen as like unsophisticated for a woman to be on stage. Because why would you want all that attention?
Who doesn't
And
love
it's
a little
still-
attention, though?
what?
Who doesn't love a little attention?
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why men wear dresses and wear on the stage,
Period.
right?
Yeah.
Original drag queens.
The originals.
Yeah, but still, it's pretty looked down on because it's like the entertainment business. When I was single, I was on a date with this guy. He was economist or something, and he said like, "Oh, you're part of the entertainment business." I'm like, "Yeah, I've studied for it. Like, I'm literally going for masters for that. Like." Oh, you have to study for it? Like, yeah,
Oh
of course.
my
Like, have you studied?
God.
Like, do you have a degree or?
I did a bachelor's in music and tech, and then a master's in music and business. So,
Okay.
yeah, she's been through it.
So she's a intelligent woman with
certified.
certified intelligent woman.
Yeah, no, it's. I think
With
it's
a
important.
degree.
Yeah, I think it's hard because I think like in some educations, like you get your education, that means you get a job right away.
Yeah.
And I think in arts, it's like you get an education and it still doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
like
true.
you still have to fight
True.
a lot harder
That's
to get
true.
a job. in
Have
the
you ever
industry.
like noticed some? Well, obviously you would have, but something that stuck with you, like cultural differences when you travel between London and Latvia a lot. In the industry, otherwise.
What a good question. There absolutely must be. I think the biggest difference is Latvians like are much better at leaving each other alone a little bit. Like they like their personal space. But then on the other side, I've had things at radio stations here where like they invite me or we like agree I come and I do it. And then they're like, oh, can you like quickly do like a quick 20-second clip of you saying this thing? Like it's, let's say like an anniversary. And I say it and then a room full of dudes is like, oh, you're not trying to like, you know, why don't you do it again? I'm like, you don't
What?
know me. Yeah, I'm like, there's a little bit of like old antics that I think wouldn't fly in London so much, but I haven't been like systematically aware of them all the time. I just every once in a while I feel a little like there's a little bit more things in place in like London that I feel is like a bit more femme friendly.
Yeah, true. I mean,
a bit more
this
queer
is a
friendly.
conservative country. How many times do I say it in this show?
Yeah.
I've said that like a million times. Sorry.
I mean, it is a conservative country, and I feel like a lot of those traditions and those kind of ideologies are still there. And I wonder if it's more conservative or is it more men-led?
I think that's a good question because we have like 2 women for every man, no? Like I think there's more.
Yeah,
women.
there's more women in Latvia than men.
And yet,
there's that difference.
That's why we idolize them. There's so few, right?
Is that why people settle for like, you know,
Nothing.
iffy men?
yeah, and that's why they all are so intimidated, I think, by immigrants coming in because it's like we about to breed in. Like,
I would love to add to that because living abroad, a lot of foreigners I've met here who marry Latvians and stay here, like both sides, men and women. Because I actually recently went to this Filipino community event and it was mostly Filipino women married to Latvian men. And I was like, damn.
So I wanted to ask, like, what was like the most attractive thing about like specifically UK? Like you wanted to go to UK. Was it the language or because on Wikipedia, by the way, it's
You get
very
the information from Wikipedia.
Pause. It says like that you begged your parents to stay in the UK.
Well, I didn't beg, but I really wanted to go. I really wanted to
Okay.
go, but also like at that time when I was going to school and about to go abroad, it was like Harry Potter just came out. When I was a kid, I was like a Spice Girls. I was like the 6th Spice Girl in my head. I was like really indoctrinated by like British culture. And I think even when I was a child, I realized that I really wanted like an international stage. And like as much as I loved my home, I was like, I want something bigger. I want the boots to be bigger. I want maximalist kind
Hey,
of
but you still
attention.
came back for Supernova.
I am part of this country. I'm part of this fiber. I am also a product of its brilliance.
Yeah, true.
So my success and my musicality started here. Even if I decided that I wanted to spread the message of being Latvian abroad, it started here, right? As a country, we love to sing and we love music.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Song and Dance Festival
Yeah.
for a reason, right?
And that's like such an ancient, you know,
A
like
tradition. Yeah,
Yeah,
true. So the main attraction was Harry Potter.
I really thought I was gonna go to boarding school and it was gonna be like flying on broomsticks. It was not.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I went to boarding school. It was like girls, all girls. I only had 40 girls in my year. I had to wear a tie. I had to go to church every morning.
I went to Catholic school, so I had uniform too.
Yeah, so you know the vibes.
I know the vibes.
You
But it
must
was
be
a lot nicer.
Freak too.
Actually, no, because even though it's a Catholic school, because we have so many different religions,
Yeah.
it was Catholic in name only.
Got you.
Like they didn't teach Bible or they didn't do anything. They had morning prayers and evening prayers, which were non-denominational. Like they didn't have any like
Massive.
there weren't any words like Christ or anything like
Okay.
that. So it was
Oh
like
no, I had Christ.
plain stuff.
And did you enjoy that? Because I think a lot of the time when you see like in England,
Oh, Britannia.
a lot of the schools that are funded by the church often have more access to things.
I mean, yeah, our education system, the one I went to, was kind of based on Cambridge, and we studied Shakespeare and stuff. Like, it was pretty intense, and I literally owe my entire like knowledge of the English language to the school.
Yeah.
Because the only reason I speak such good English is because of what I was taught and how often I practiced in school. We even had like English-speaking monitors who would monitor you. You were only allowed to speak English in school, and if you
that's
didn't speak
interesting.
English, you would get like a bad star or a
Detention.
fine, like 1 cent fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't learn my English from school. First of all, I'm Latvian, super Latvian. But like my great grandmother, she was an English teacher. So
Okay.
whenever I went to, in the summertime, you go to the countryside to your grandma and she speaks to me in English. So that's why I learned the English language there, because in school, Jesus Christ, in Latvian school,
Yeah.
But
Like,
they teach
it's not-
English in Latvian schools,
they
right?
teach it, but it's not good.
It's amazing though, because I do think like the level of Latvians that speak English is really high. Like
Now
getting
it's
higher.
completely
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Like my favorite thing now is to sit in public transport and I hear people speaking in a combination of Latvian
Yeah,
and English.
Linglish.
Yeah, it's like
That's
5
how I
words
speak.
are in Latvian, then there's like 3 words in English, and I'm like, oh, this is fun.
And like the occasional Russian swear word. Just like,
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I wanted to chime in with the Harry Potter because back in the day I was also obsessed with
Yes.
UK.
Yeah.
But like my attraction was like One Direction
yeah.
and X Factor. I was
Yes.
obsessed with it. Like
We have Latvian X Factor. Have you ever
yeah, but
auditioned?
who cares?
Have you auditioned for it?
No, why would I do that? It was like it only started like 5 years ago or
Okay.
something. But like back when I was a teenager, it was like One Direction, X Factor, everything. And when I actually went to London, I hated it.
Why?
Did you study there?
No, I just went to
Visited.
visit. Yeah, I
Oh,
had
you need
like
to come
some.
with me though. You need to see a different side of London. 'Cause
I went to workshops, and my friend is also living there. So I was visiting my friend, going for opera workshops, and I just hated it. It
What did
was
you
just
hate about it?
like the metro system confusing. The
Girl, you ain't been
crowds.
to New York.
I have not.
I think the New York
No, but
subway
I
is
was-
it's like scary. You know?
You know, my idea was like this classy English
Ah.
tea.
Oh, you had the
know,
posh, elegant vibes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that isn't it, girl.
Yeah, so that was
Well,
my
we have a friend in
impression.
London, and she keeps sending us videos of people puking.
Oh,
and
God.
like,
Amazing.
yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah, it's a binge drinking capital. I feel like people they don't know how to stop.
Oh, that's why you like London.
But did you hear about the new Latvian law around alcohol?
No, tell me.
They actually stopped selling alcohol after 8 on weekends
Weekdays?
and
Weekdays.
weekdays 8 and weekend 6. So you
At
can't buy
the
alcohol
store.
from the store
Yeah.
after 6 p.m. on weekends because Latvia is one of the highest in alcohol consumption in Europe.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Me neither.
I know that we used
I
to
mean,
have a
I-
lot of problems with
I'm
drunk
part of
driving.
it,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Drunk driving, really?
I think here I used to have a big problem with it. Yeah, unfortunately, like it wasn't. We don't have a high population, but like for the amount of accidents that happen because of drunk driving, so get a bolt.
Get a
Do
bowl.
you ever find yourself treated differently when people find out you're from Latvia and not from, like, you're not British?
Yes, but I think it comes with like a good and a bad side.
Okay, how so?
I think it's like exotic to some people,
Okay.
and then like yeah, I'm like Soviet.
But is it exotic in a more fetishy way, or
It can be that or the genuine interest, and then the other side of it, the negative side of it, that I really think is that they're like, after all, we're a small country, we're a small tribe, so they're like, who are you? What is this? You know, we're not Italy, we're not India, we're not China.
But don't they have like this association that they have with Polish people that they're like workers?
I think maybe more so with the men. I think with women you get more of this thing. But like these days, there's much more Latvians in London, so I feel like it's happening less and less.
Is there a community?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, Latvians are introverted. They don't like talking to other
Exactly.
Latvians, so
Exactly.
I wonder if there is, because I wonder if you have those Independence Day
I mean,
celebrations. or
there's a
things.
reason why Latvian bands and Latvian music artists go to London, and you know the shows are all sold out. Like Prata Vatra and Shipsy, whenever they go to London, it's all sold out.
Yeah, there's a lot of us
So,
there.
I think and they have like Latvian chorus there, like choir.
Really? The reason why I asked you about being treated differently is I don't get the same experience because clearly I am not white. So when you see me immediately, it's clear I'm from a different country. So there's no difference when they find out or not. So for you, they probably just
I'm masked
assume.
because I'm white, right?
Yeah, they just assume
totally.
you're from here, and then when they find out, they could probably, I don't know, stereotype, if that is the right word, but put you in a box that you necessarily don't belong in.
Totally, and I think also the accent, because my accent's not British, but it's also not Slavic, that I think confuses people even more.
Just throws them off.
And the people that get it, and they're immediately like, okay, like you're a tough cookie, like you're here by yourself, your family are all back home, like you've survived and made a name for yourself in this place, like you must be someone that has something to say. And then other people are like, so like, are you like Russian? You know, so it just depends,
Jesus,
you know.
not the Russian question.
I'm like, oh, well, it's not quite that simple, but I think
It's classic when you go to a Western country, any Western country, they're like, oh, can you speak Russian? I'm like, no, I can't.
I mean, do you know any Russian?
No, I don't know a single word.
Okay.
Except for the curse words.
Except for the curse words.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't ever learned Russian, so I have no
I
idea.
sang Russian opera in my final year of university. Yeah.
No way! Which one?
Oh my god, they were all songs by like, some of them were Tchaikovsky,
Rachmaninoff?
yeah, Rachmaninoff, Gagaudin or something like that. It's on a G. It was around that same late romantic
Okay.
period, another one. But yeah,
Oh God, I
Yeah.
didn't know you studied opera.
I did. I was on an opera scholarship.
Girl, what?
No.
Maybe you guys should collab at some point.
Right?
You're a soprano, right? Probably, yeah.
I know, but
There
like,
are not many duets with sopranos, like
Yeah.
soprano and
Did
soprano.
you ever do Lakme? Like the flower
Yes.
song? I did that at high school. I loved it. The beat. Exactly.
I'm just zoning out because, you know,
Here,
opera
like-
talk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. Opera talk. Wait, that's your like major? You had
That's
a
what I studied at the time, but it was also because when I moved to the UK, the school that I went to, they didn't do jazz. They didn't do like you couldn't do anything but opera. So I kind of got forced into opera. I was kind of. The one thing I will say, I'm really glad I learned to use my diaphragm because of opera, but it's more of an archaeology than an art.
it's a museum.
Yes, exactly.
I know.
So-
I'm trying to change that, by the way.
I know, but someone needs to write new operas in bel canto style, you know, and maybe I'm
Yeah,
not, like
true.
ones that are good.
Oh my God, facts. Oh my God.
So
yeah.
maybe we write the first new
opera.
Latvian.
I
yeah,
am not
opera.
that talented.
Yes,
Okay.
you are. Yes, you
can't.
are.
Did you hear about Brigitta's plans to participate in Supernova
Oh my
next
god,
year?
yes, amazing. You should. You
And I
absolutely
mean,
should.
lately I've noticed that, you know, opera singers or single soul artists are winning Eurovision.
Yes,
It's
it's
like,
your time
girl,
to shine.
rely on your voice. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Okay. For
But just
sure.
mix it up and like do it in a fresh way, you know?
Yeah.
Will help, right?
Yeah, of course. Social media campaign.
Yeah,
Here.
exactly.
How do you feel about being a person with mixed culture? Because you grew up in UK from 13, but you were born here, you grew up here. So how does this affect you?
Ooh, I think it makes my life richer. I think I really benefit from having two identities and two experiences, and I have the pleasure of coming to and fro Latvia multiple times a year. So I really get to have two homes.
You know, I wish I got
you
to go
have,
to
like-
India more.
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
It's so far, and
It is,
expensive.
yeah, it takes me 24 hours to go home.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a long time. Even like I got up at 6 a.m. to get here. You know what I mean? Like it's long just to do the whole.
Do
back
you
and
have
forth.
like family that still lives here, or
Yeah, most of them.
most of them?
Yeah, I have no
Oh,
one
I
in the
thought,
UK.
like,
You have no family in the UK?
No.
Oh, you're on your own.
I'm a Sagittarius rising, and apparently I'm the last degree of Sagittarius rising, which means they're the most like Sagittarian in their way. And
My
someone
son is Sagittarius.
is it?
Yeah.
Hello.
How's you?
And he says apparently like Sagittarius love to move abroad, and so if I was like a Sagittarius
There you
rising
go.
on the last degree,
That's why I'm traveling all the time, right?
Yeah.
She lived in Italy for a bit.
Yeah. It's like you want to take your bow and arrow and like
Just shoot it on the map and go wherever it tells you to.
Yeah, you're run with your
I
horseback.
think I'm the opposite because I get very settled in easily.
Are you like a Cancer or a water
Taurus.
placement? Taurus. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I came to Latvia. The plan was always to leave Latvia. It was never to stay here. I came here to do my bachelor's. I get it. I find a job and move to Western Europe where the salaries are better.
bachelor?
Oh my god. Could you guess?
No.
Mechanical engineering. It has literally nothing to do with anything I've done in my professional career or my social media thing. Like, it has nothing to do with
Were you pushed to do it?
No. I came from one of those families where my mom literally was like, do whatever you want to do. And I still chose mechanical engineering because I just didn't know what to choose. At 18, you don't
I
know
hear
what
that.
you
don't.
like.
You're a kid.
Unless you're an
you're a
artist.
musician.
Yeah, because I feel like artists have more grip over what they like from an earlier age.
No, I mean, but I also were like, I was considering other,
things as well.
prospects,
Yeah.
because I thought like you cannot make any money doing music, and you can't.
I mean, you can if you're famous enough.
There's ways.
Yeah.
I think they're just arts industry loves to have smoke and mirrors
Yeah, true.
and hide like the fact that it's much more lucrative hypothetically to be a producer and songwriter than to be an artist in itself, you know? It's more lucrative to be a session singer
Yeah.
than it is to be performing your own music. There's all these kind of little things and
Yeah, I noticed that you're like featured in so many DJ tracks.
that's my bread and butter.
okay.
I go on a mic. And they're like, oh my god,
But
it's so
no,
fire.
I mean,
I'm like,
you have such a sassy way that you do. Like,
I think I was born for it.
Yeah,
I think you know, I if I was born young in the '90s, I would have like done, the phone, the phone chats, like, hey,
Oh,
yeah,
you
oh
mean the
my
phone
God.
sex operators?
I would have been one of those.
You know what? I would totally try that too.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's
There's a
fun.
boundary.
Yeah, you're safe. You're behind a phone.
Yeah.
You can hang up anytime.
But do you enjoy like making your own music, and do you want to push it out, or you're just fine doing your?
I love doing it all. I think, like with everything, it's about coming to a place and knowing what you can offer and what you can take. And I want everything my way, of course. I want my album to be exactly how I want it and things like that. But I also understand that if I want to demand something from the universe, I have to give.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And there's no way around doing work, whatever that is, whatever industry. You have to start bringing coffees to people, and eventually you get into it. And I think sometimes
But
with
yeah,
this,
but you've been like a feature for a pretty like huge artist.
I've been
like-
very lucky, and that's why I know I've worked hard, but I do think that the stars were in alignment for me a little bit. I was in the right place in the right time.
Yeah,
I think we
true.
always say it's half luck and half talent because you need
work,
both of
yeah.
it to be there.
True.
You
have
can't
to
last,
know.
or how to use that moment, because
Yeah, true.
also that one moment isn't gonna define, like when you think about Beyonce, let's say I love Beyonce. Do we love Beyonce?
Yeah, we
Yes,
love
we do.
Beyonce.
Beyonce's Beyonce because of everything she continues to do and consistency. It wasn't like Bills or something in Destiny's Child and that was it. It was the consistent coming back, fighting for her right to be how she wants to be.
But also, she was kind of born into it. It's
Totally.
Like
That's the American way, which I think K-pop is emulating now. The whole like get them young, and
true.
and then they have these like whole character arcs where they remove the shackles of the industry and they try to be more like themselves. So I think for most artists, like also like look at Madonna, look at Rihanna, look at how many times you're supposed to change, like as an artist. I think you.
So
cannot
that's
stay
why
the same.
Rihanna left the business.
You ungrateful.
I'm sorry.
The topic of the episode is living abroad.
I know.
Okay, sorry,
Rihanna.
sorry.
Less music, more abroad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Brigitte, question.
I love how you say her
Question.
name.
Brigitta.
Brigitte.
I have a question.
So you've lived in Italy, right?
Yes. Where in Italy did you live?
In Florence.
Amazing.
Hated it.
Why?
Not like going abroad.
No.
Oh yeah, actually I think so because she went to Prague recently and she said hated it too.
What?
No, I wanted to move here.
She said Prague was so exhausting, it was so hard to do.
What? I didn't say that. I
Okay.
literally had the story up. Like, should I move here?
Or was that Paris?
That was Paris.
Ah, sorry.
Paris I also loved.
Which was the place you had the whole Airbnb fiasco?
Paris.
She was almost homeless for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I got scammed on Airbnb.
Did you get your money back?
A little bit. But it was like...
Tweet them
Yeah,
or
and
something.
anyway. I was living in Tuscany, yeah, in Florence.
Amazing.
But like, I love the culture and the artsy, stuff about it. Like perfect, especially for my voice. Bel canto was born in Florence, actually.
Oh mio babbino caro is like Ponte
Yeah.
Vecchio and everything, which is in
Yes,
Florence.
exactly.
So yeah, it's a
She
big.
knows. Oh my god.
I'm really an opera girly.
Oh my god, love it.
Cosplay.
Do you consider yourself Latvian?
I consider myself European
How so?
because I travel all the time. It's like, of course, it is for opera, but also like being Latvian is really hard when you're in Latvia. Like it has like sort of expectation that you have to fulfill. Like everybody's asking me, oh, do you work in opera house? I'm like, no. And you know, I don't plan to actually, right? Like Latvians, they have such a limited view of artists, right? So I consider myself to be more European. Just I love Europe, but also I have like a huge bond with my country. I love it, right? I love Song and Dance Festival. Like I've been participating since I was a child, since I was like 3 years old. Each and every time it happens, I've been there. Even if I can't sing in chorus, I still go and listen to it. Like I love this country. It's just that it's hard to exist in this society.
So you would say
If that
that
makes
it's
sense.
more of like a modern Latvian to like European international kind of.
Yeah.
vibe. Okay.
And I feel like Latvia has such a big potential, but it's not like, I think Latvians are stopping themselves from reaching that like next level.
I feel like if you compare with UK or with India, Latvian people are not as entrepreneurial.
Yeah, they don't believe in themselves.
What do you think?
I think they don't believe in themselves is definitely true. Like one of the things that happened out of Supernova that I felt like really like hurt me so deeply. Someone said like, "Oh, your writing is so good. It's almost like you're not Latvian." And I was like,
Yeah, it's
like that's like the most
true.
awful thing to say about yourself.
So
We
you
live in a
consider
post-Soviet hangover.
like you're good, then
Soviet
you're not Latvian.
hangover.
Post-Soviet hangover, I like that.
And it's like, it's because we live in the shadow of all the trauma we've been through. So we're trying to self-identify as like, what is the most Latvian thing about us? But actually,
And also we want to
we're
do the
changing.
safe
things.
thing, right?
So we're like scared of attaching to Europe. We don't want to be like this. And also like, what is interesting is our language. And I do feel sad that like, I'm definitely a Linglish speaker. So I'm trying to incorporate like more Latvian in my writing. But by having a national language, it separates us. That's what makes us a tribe.
Yeah,
It's our
true.
language. That's what our commonality is. Like, yes, we're Slavic and we all eat like pelmeni or like augsta zupa, but like the truth that really continues through it is like the language, which is why the song and dance festival is so important.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're all now looking at our post-Soviet hangover, our past, and looking at Europe, and we're like, okay, how do we go in there?
Yeah.
How do we
Like,
get there while keeping ourselves us? So, did you know that UK's national dish is like chicken tikka masala?
Oh, is it masala? Okay, yeah.
It's chicken tikka masala, and that's Indian.
I know.
And British people don't
you
use
brought-
any spice with their food.
No, they don't. Like the most they might do is like a decent pub roast. It's
Okay.
Like the most, or like chips and
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Which I like both, but like I'm not like wow. I would have a tikka masala over both of those probably.
Do you
most days of
ever
them.
gravitate towards more Latvian food or more like British food?
For me, my issue with Latvian food is the sushi, the Philadelphia in the sushi. Everybody needs to stop.
Cream
Now,
cheese.
cream cheese.
Stop.
I
Immediately.
like it actually.
I know. I'm sorry, but it's just not not every single one on the menu.
Okay, not everyone. Yeah. I mean, it's just a space filler, you know.
like and like mayo.
But it's not really Latvian food.
But
Sorry,
there's
guys.
More, but there's
It's
more
not like
sushi
we're-
places. There's more sushi places than there are Latvian cafes. No, apart
Yeah.
from Lidl.
Yeah.
Maybe actually. Yeah, I don't know if you're here till next Wednesday, but like, I don't know if you're aware, but you know, Ala in Old Town, every Wednesday they have the Latvian folk live music and people come together and dance.
Yeah,
and
but
they
they're
do their thing.
non-Latvians.
Yeah.
Most of the people that go there are non-Latvians.
Exactly.
I haven't ever been there.
You should go. But it's such a fun vibe. And it's so beginner friendly because obviously I don't know Latvian folk dancing.
True,
But
yeah.
literally in two rounds, you can learn the steps and you can follow through.
Okay, cute.
It is so fun. It's something that me and my foreigner friends like to do.
Okay.
I could
I
be a
have
half
not
foreigner.
like ever been there.
Me and Brigitte will come. We'll find you on a Wednesday wheeling around.
Yes, we should go. It's also a great way to, I think, meet people. Because Latvians are
I
so...
can't really dance well, but like
I'm sure you can.
Do you think
Anyone
back
can
in the
move.
day, like, because Latvians were introverted, this is how they met men? They go to these
Probably.
folk dancing things and
Probably.
they, like, exchange partners and you find
Probably.
somebody attractive and you're like,
probably.
hi.
So you enjoy like British food better?
I
No,
don't think. I think most food that I eat in the UK is not British.
British. Okay.
Yeah, beans on toast, girl.
Nope.
I actually like every time that I travel everywhere, you know, airport food is disgusting, but sometimes you have to do it. Like,
For me,
Because-
airport food is just McDonald's.
no,
At least
if
it's
you have-
reliable.
not every airport has McDonald's, right? So, whenever I travel, I try to get in a restaurant that serves proper food. And every time that I have to eat breakfast, because mostly the flights are in the morning, I do full English. It's actually the
A full
safest
English meal?
Yeah, full English breakfast.
Yeah.
It's actually the safest option for
I hear
airports,
you.
by the way.
I do hear you, but like for me, it's always like the beans and the sausage can go so wrong.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But I do like full English. My boyfriend loves a full
Actually,
English.
it's funny because when I went with my Latvian friends to India, after the first 2-3 days of having spicy Indian food, they were like, "We're done. We need something white people food."
White people
And
food.
we ended up going to like an Italian place and ordered a full English breakfast. And yeah, it was really
Italian?
And the food was actually very good. Like it was really good hash browns, good beans, good sausage. They were like, I feel refreshed. Now we can go to have some spicy food again. So it was really fun.
Where in India are you from?
I'm from South India, so I'm from Kerala, which is on the peninsula.
Amazing.
So beaches, tropical weather throughout
is that
the year.
near Goa or not really?
Goa is a little bit higher,
Higher,
but this is a little bit lower.
Nice.
And yeah, we have really good seafood. That's like something
That sounds
we
like
love.
me. Okay.
Back when I was living in Italy, actually, like, I wanted some Latvian food. Have you been like in that like, oh, I want some Latvian food tonight?
Yeah, I
but
have.
like you're in
Comfort
London,
food.
right? And so they have like these Russian shops. And you could get like Latvian stuff in there, like the bread, and you could get like sour creams and pelmeni.
Okay.
And so do you have that? You
There's a
probably do.
Lithuanian shop near mine, and they used to do like augsta zupa, like,
Okay.
like in the thing. And but they shut it. So I feel like they're
Reopen somewhere nearby.
Okay.
But then recently, because obviously, do you guys like plov? I know
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
it's not Latvian. It's more like a Slavic via
Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan.
I would say
and
plovs
Uzbekistan.
is like Slavic biryani. Because
Yes.
we also have biryani and which is like
yeah.
rice, spice, and
Yes,
meat.
yes, it's literally just like cumin and like carrots
Yeah,
and
yeah,
garlic and I love that. And there is a community of Kyrgyzstani people near where I live. And on the weekends, there's like a little market with like loads of street food and whatever. And they have like manti and they have plov. And I was like, this is like a taste
I want
of
some
home.
plovs right now.
So good. That is, yeah. But it's so funny because
gonna
I'm like,
have
what
some
would you have?
popcorn.
Like, what would you like? What would you show your friends if they came to Latvia? What would you feed them? I'm like, Uzbekistani food. I'm joking. But it is
I thought you were
amazing.
gonna say karums, but okay.
I love karums, but I think like the cheesiness is not for everyone because you know it's like
The
kind of-
bispins, yeah.
I love bispins, but saying cottage cheese it just doesn't sound as
Yeah, no. You just tell them it's like a ice cream dessert. You don't tell them it's bispians.
It's kind of like cheesecake. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, like I see that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think for a young person it's important that they have like experience living somewhere else than their home country?
I think it can be really beneficial, but I don't want to stand here and say that that's the only way to live a fulfilling life because
Yeah.
one thing I know is that one person's heaven is another person's hell.
True. Yeah.
But I think spending a good amount of time outside of where you're from is supposed to open your pathways, your brain, and make you less ignorant and more cultured, and hopefully give you some great experiences. So I would highly recommend. I mean, I think we live in such a global world now, like that it's such a wonderful part of being able to travel relatively easily.
Yeah.
So I think while we're young and able, and you know, we don't have the responsibilities that we should. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
test
it's
ourselves.
really nice to be in Latvia because you get to travel a lot more. Like
Yeah.
Europe, you know,
So
European countries are
close,
closer.
yeah.
You can travel by bus, you can take a plane. And I think that traveling abroad is something that a young person should definitely do because if you can, of course. It's not for everybody living abroad, that is not just traveling, because I've had friends who've come to Latvia and they just couldn't cut it and they just like abandoned everything and went back. So it's not for everybody,
not
but
for everyone.
really living abroad, just like you said, opens up these pathways. It opens up new cultural experiences.
But also, like, it humbles you in a way, because when I went to Italy, the first day I wanted to leave, right? Because Italian lifestyle didn't fit my, at all. Because they're not on schedule, I'm very, Italians.
Yeah.
But I'm, very strict with my scheduling and stuff. So it was really hard to live in that society. So the first day I went there, I wanted to leave like immediately. It was like so annoying.
I had the same thing with Latvia. The first day I wanted to leave.
But
That's so funny.
yeah, but you got
hear it, though.
you got over it, right?
Yeah,
you
I
get
got
over
over
it, and then you get like sort of humbled because you're on your own.
Exactly.
And you learn so many life lessons, like in general. Like you see, people are not treating you the same. First of all, right? Like you don't speak the language.
Exactly.
Like, and even if you do, you have a transatlantic accent,
obviously
right?
never-
So I think it's like crucial, especially for some people, to get like this experience living somewhere else, experiencing other cultures, other languages, learning other language also, because now I'm like not like fluent Italian, but when I go to Italy I know how to speak, right? And I know the people. And when I go to France,
and you'll obviously get treated better when you speak the language.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
I've noticed the same thing with Latvia as well. If I make an attempt to say sveiki and like I ask, like for example, if I'm getting meat and if I talk to them and ask for a kilo of meat in Latvian, they're always Latvians don't smile often, but they smile
Yeah.
when I
Because
speak
they can
Latvian.
see that you've made the bridge over to where they are. you
Yes.
know?
Yeah.
And that means a lot to them.
And I think that's something that's very important too, because when you go to a different country with a different culture, you try to adapt to them and it tests who you are as a person and also helps like character development sort of, because for me it was both adulting experience and this as well, because I was 18, I came here alone, I knew nobody, and I was an only son. I was pampered. I've never washed my own
Mama's boy.
dishes, I never cooked, I never did my laundry.
That's a different
It's a whole thing altogether. But
different issue.
so for me, it was a whole different scenario as well, because for the first time ever, I had to do all of these things alone. And I was on a very tight budget as well. And I had to quickly figure out how to cook. And it was just a mess, let's say, for the first few months. And then you kind of start enjoying that freedom. You kind of start enjoying that culture difference, the fun of not really knowing what's happening around you, but figuring it out, and the satisfaction of kind of, I've made a new friend. And it's like, it just feels a whole lot different.
It's so special. I think that process of like finding how you fit. in
Yes.
there. It's like, okay, like, and now I'm a little bit Latvian or a little bit Italian, and like, this is how I exist there. I think my thing about it as well is like when you travel to certain places and you see like huge communities, but living quite isolated within their own community. That's so funny.
So what's next for you? What do you do? What's like,
What's your next adventure?
Next adventure. Oh,
something coming out soon?
so coming out soon.
This is the perfect place to plug, you know?
Yeah.
Plug everything.
I'm performing at Positivus tomorrow.
Yay!
On a stage. But I am coming back for Ezit's Migla Festival on the 22nd.
Okay.
So I'm performing in Angara.
Ezich Fest.
Yeah, Ezich Fest.
I love that even though you're mostly based in the UK, you get invited to a lot of
I
events here
do
in
more
the UK.
gigs here because I feel like
Really?
I'm more famous here than I am.
Okay.
In the UK, they all want my vocals on their tracks, but they're abusing me, you know? No,
But here you're a star.
I'm a star. My brother was like, "No, I'm a star!" My brother got a new job in November, and on his first day, someone was like, I figured out who your sister is. And he was and I was like, you're welcome.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. No, I love coming back here and I love being inspired. And there's also so many amazing musicians here, so I want to definitely collab more. And
You hear that, Brigitte?
Ooh, yeah, obviously. But she has Supernova to focus on. She has to submit before the 1st of October, you hear me?
Girl, we don't have time.
We don't have time.
We don't have much time now.
Yeah, we need to get it up. But I'm releasing a song on the 22nd of August called Make a Wish.
Okay.
It's all about like manifesting what
It's
you
your,
want.
your song.
It's my song featuring
Yes.
a British rapper called Manga Saint Hilaire. I've been a feature on one of his songs, so now he's a feature on my song, so that's
Okay.
really
Oh, that's
lovely.
nice.
And he's an incredible rapper and just an amazing person, and I'm very lucky for that. And otherwise, I just have a lot of things that are like almost happening, but I just can't say them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Keep secrets.
Keep your cards close to yourself.
All right then, keep your secrets.
I know I hate poker face, but it's the game, darling.
So we've been yapping for quite a while, and
Yeah.
we had a very good yapstress join us today.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having
thank
me.
you, Legzdina, for joining us
Thank you for
today.
having
It was really fun getting to know you more and also your POV on
Yeah.
living abroad, being a Latvian with a sort of dual identity. And for me and for Brigitte, who both of us have lived abroad, well, I still continue to live abroad, and it's something that we identify with, and I think a lot of people that watch are also like Latvians who live abroad, or maybe international people who live here.
Yeah.
And I think they'd also kind of really relate to all of this. So thank you so much for coming and sharing your experience with us.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
me.
and guys, if you have your stories, we would love to hear them. Drop the comment below.
Go check out Legzdina's music.
Okay, see you guys next time.
Ciao.